elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will get the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab you the sticks. It's carry on. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. Got some room into the goal line. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, the head coach has to be losing his mind after all of these penalties. Now it's 1st and 30. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. Williams looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. In the red area, it's Robinson. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. The sure hands, it's Pringle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll try to run it in. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Kentucky. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Williams will pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Quickly out to the tight end. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And as they come to the line of scrimmage, they're passing on the field goal. But look, worst case scenario, you don't get it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, and it's fourth and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on fourth and goal and gets the touchdown.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Sooners will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ball game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Wilcox. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Handoff from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Williams looking for a man. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Wheeler. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finds some room. Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go into halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught close to the marker. It's Wilcox. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his stride. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
We got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the Sooners in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the line. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Williams will pass, trying to set up the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Carrion. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you up.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Using his legs, it's Reeder. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Reeder. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Tries to get it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together, back to back.
Looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him. And
going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
You always hear about guys in practice who run it to the end zone no matter what. That's what's happening here. Go to the end zone, there are flags on the field, and this one's coming back. A huge play is coming back because of the penalty. Of course, the defense says you wouldn't have got the huge play without committing the penalty. Looking for room, it's Reeder. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the punishment has been extended. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Williams looking for a man. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Horn. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running to the left. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing, even when he's covered.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something. And
fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown Sooner! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. Few anxious moments there, but the Hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same.
Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the pummeling has started. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9. And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll go back to work on offense. Takes a handoff. It's Robinson. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Williams will pass. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Makes a grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Looking to throw throw on first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. To the air on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. Going for it all. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands. It's Wilcox. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Used to play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.